Hi, folks. This is Chris Seidel with the Martha's Vineyard Commission. Today, I was just going to show how to load data, find data in your ArcGIS Online Cloud and bring that into a map in ArcGIS Online. So once you're signed in to ArcGIS Online, you'll see a screen similar to this one. I'm just going to open a new map. And from here, to find data, you click the Add button, and we're just going to do Browse Layers. Then here you can choose if you're going to search just content that you've created and uploaded to the ArcGIS Online Cloud. Also, you might be a member of a group. Let's say you work for a town and maybe you're in the town's planning department, and maybe there's a group just for the planners within your town. So there might be data sort of saved in that configuration. Then you can also look for data that's within your entire organization. So again, using a town as an example, maybe there's data that the planners have shared into the organization's cloud, as well as data from the Board of Health, and they've shared that with the entire organization as well. And then perhaps maybe the building inspector has also shared data within the organization. So there's really sort of these three layers within your ArcGIS Online organization. The entire organization, bring it down to just a group of specified people, and then there's you and just your content. So, so I'm just going to choose for this demo to look for the organization. And let's say I wanted watersheds. Just type in the word. It's all sort of keyword based and based on the title of the data. And, it's found several variations of watersheds. Obviously, it's a good idea to sort of take a little bit of time here. The information that comes up, it does show you who created that data, or at least who published the data into the ArcGIS Online Cloud. So that's always a good thing to look at in terms of credibility. If you just click on the title, you'll get a summary of what that data set is about. You can look at the description. And again, all of this information is put in by the person who uploaded the data. And hopefully they've included useful information so that you can decide, is this the right data set for me to use? So I really encourage you to take the time, to look at all of these various details that are provided with the data. So if you decide that is the data you want, all you have to do is click Add. And then the data are loaded into the map with whatever default legend color scheme that they were uploaded with. As someone with sign-on credentials, if you want to change the presentation of the data, that is something that you can do within the map viewer interface. And then you can just save that when you save the map. So you're not changing anything with the underlying data. You're not changing that default, color scheme, symbology. All you're doing is changing how it's presented in your map. If we go back to the Add button and we do Browse again, just as another example, if I know I have a data set that I put up here and I didn't share it with anyone, but it's still just my data set. Again, you just specify my content, and you can do a search for that. Here we are, wastewater systems. And again, this is data that I uploaded, so I'll just add that to the map as well. Getting into all sorts of things of septics and who's on sewer and that type of thing. So that is the simple way to just add data from your organization, your content, your groups, your organization. Thank you very much.